Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
We gave Sarah Lane, who is the host of course, iPad Today, Tech News Tonight, but most importantly, i5 for the iPhone, an interesting kind of quad lens for her iPhone. It's kind of a goofy thing you put on your iPhone.
Right. It's from a company called, I don't even know how you say this, Ztylus?
Ztylus.
It's like stylus, but with a Z in front of it.
But look at this. This is...
Yeah, okay,
this is like a big, turns your phone into something about the size of a point-and-shoot camera.
Yeah, this is a two-parter. Okay, so we've got two different products here.
Oh, those are mix and match, okay.
But they go together, they have to. So for $60, you've got these camera accessories, which I'll show you in a second.
Okay.
For an extra $40, you actually have the case itself, and that's what's around my iPhone right now.
But you have to buy the case, though, because you couldn't use the accessory without it.
Now, here's the deal. I like to think I'm not a complete fool. So I thought, all right, well, I'll just, put this all together and see how it goes. And I couldn't figure it out. So I'm looking at, trying to figure, how do I manual and everything? You actually have to go to the site and watch a YouTube video that they have up on the site to understand how to put it together. Now, once you do that, it's pretty easy.
What's cool is it does look like a camera. I mean, you've got a camera button.
Yeah.
I mean, it really turns your iPhone it's just like a camera with a big viewfinder.
So here's okay. So this
show it to this camera back here so they can see it.
Okay, so it's a little bit wonky, right? I've got the camera accessory on here, and by the way, even if you only were to buy the case, it is kind of like a neat little case. Got a little kickstand here, but you take the kickstand off and you put the camera accessory on. All right, and then what you have to do is it's kind of hard to. Again, trial and error.
We gotta watch a YouTube video on how to take it off.
Let's see if I can. How do I show you guys?
Ztylus. Ztylus.
Yeah.
Stylus with a Z.
You kind of have to get it just right.
Well, that's all right. Oh, wait a minute.
So
that's before you take a picture. You have to do that.
Yeah. This is nothing. That's just where the lenses live inside. Oh. That is lens storage. Got it?
Right.
Okay, so once you've got these open, and by the way, they're marked. This one happens to be the, it's FL, which stands for, look inside here.
FL.
Remind me.
Faster than light. Focal length.
Yeah, but no, they call it something else. It's the fisheye length. Fisheye lens.
Fish lens.
So what you do is you open it up. And I thought, well, that's weird. I mean, it doesn't even flip in there.
It doesn't click and...
It actually does. There's an area that's about the size of what the actual iPhone lens is.
Well, let's see what that is going to make it look like.
Okay, so if I was to take
put your camera on.
If I were to take a fisheye photo here.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
So you can see there that I'm looking at...
How attractive is that?
Yeah, no, I'll take a picture of you really quick and then I'll show people. Let's get up close, let's...
Fisheyes allow you to do good, big... Giant nose.
Everybody has a huge nose. So when you look at the photo...
I want that. Can I have that picture?
Of course. It's your new profile picture for sure. You look so Hobbit-like. It's great. It's really good. So
Many people don't know that's actually how they do The Hobbit.
Right. It's just with with this
it's all in
product.
camera.
It's only $90.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that is one of the lenses. There's also a polarizing filter lens. Now that one, I was playing around with it a little bit at my desk, and I couldn't get it to sound very interesting.
Rotate that, and then you flip it out.
So you've got 3 different lenses that pop out here.
I get it.
So here's my polarizing filter here. This is actually more for something that you'd be taking out on a bright sunny day.
Right.
Which will help with glare and kind of make colors a little bit truer in something like a Studio Sense.
It wouldn't help here. But it's
You're
like
not
the polarizing sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then you've got a macro setting as well. So if I go ahead and change it again.
You better not be in a hurry to take a picture, because this is going to take a while.
Well,
it's like, I'm sorry. Just stand there. I've got to get my lens
Oh, look,
out.
a beautiful ladybug. Stay still, ladybug.
Don't move, ladybug. Here comes
Let me get my macro lens out. It is a little wonky. It is. I'm not going to lie about that.
Let's see what the macro lens looks like.
Okay, so, here's the thing. So you've got a wide-angle lens.
Yeah.
This one's actually a 2-parter. You've got the wide-angle lens, and then if you actually take that off, which goes, shush, you guys. I'm trying to show you how it works. Which goes this way. It does. I did this 2 seconds ago.
You unscrew the thing.
All right. One of these, the wide-angle lens is on top of the macro lens.
Right.
So this is actually a 2-for-1.
Right.
Now, that's going to give you quite a few moving
That's
parts.
how a number of other lens systems work for the iPhone. I've seen that before.
So this is my new macro that's underneath the wide angle.
Oh, there. Now snap that on.
And you snap that on.
And now you got...
And then, well, that's the front-facing camera. But
okay. You got a picture of yourself.
I did actually look, I played around with this, and it actually works quite well.
So macro, the idea of macro is you get a close-up.
That's
like
right.
Of an insect or something like that.
The iPhone camera is pretty nice.
Doesn't the flash get blocked by that?
This is not, I mean, this is...
Forget the flash. You don't. It's gone.
It's not for low light situations.
Wait, the case blocks the flash.
The case blocks the flash. What the case won't block is power. Also, if you don't have your...
use headphones with it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
The headphone jack.
Because it has a little portal there, so you get access.
That's right.
To it. Okay.
The volume and
all of that's
the on and off stuff is there.
Hard
for some
to
reason,
reach.
I have a very hard time showing you backwards. It is a little hard to reach, though.
Yeah.
It is in there. You can feel it, but it's... I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to... Before we were...
You need Gollum fingers long, skinny fingers to reach in there to...
I feel like I see a lot of accessories for iPhones, particularly for the camera, on the market.
It's in your business. It's what you do.
That's right. So, as a package deal for $90, this seems high to me, considering that at least with the test that I took, the lenses all worked fine, but they weren't like blowing me away.
And there are other
you've got
products,
some moving parts. You're going to lose
right,
this. Yeah. And there are other products.
I
think the best part of it is what it looks like. You said, "Ooh, that looks cool."
It looks like a Leica.
I can't even put the darn thing back on.
Pros and cons.
Pros. I think.
Wait a minute. You mean this button doesn't? This top button that looks like you push this to take a picture, that doesn't do anything.
No, that's nothing. Oh, that's what you were talking about? No,
I thought that was
you've been
snap
fooled.
A picture.
Well, because you feel like this is the lens, but it isn't. Because you still have to use the iPhone camera.
It's clever camouflage.
Exactly. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. I think the pros are the case is actually quite solid. I think it feels really good. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
And again, like I mentioned, even if you weren't buying the camera connection, it's a case, little kickstand. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Right. It's kind of got a sort of a rugged look. And I think that the design of the camera accessories, once you kind of get the hang of it, is kind of neat, right? You've got all these options, and they're sort of flipping out, whatever. And once you actually have a lens on top of your original camera lens, and you click it in, it's pretty sturdy. The cons, I don't think the images that it's giving you are going to wow you that much. Right. Considering that you have pretty good cameras that aren't that expensive anymore.
Or the Holo Clip, which we like a lot, which just kind of clips on and
that too.
Does all of the same things without all of the bulky
case.
Yeah.
Oh, and if for whatever reason you've got this and you're on vacation or wherever and you want to take it off really quickly, you can't. It's a few minutes, right? It doesn't just snap on and off because you've got a little screw here that you attach into place.
I think it's a cool idea, but what do you think? Buy, try?
I say don't buy.
Don't buy.
I say it's a novelty, a little accessory. It's kind of fun, but it's too expensive for what it is. I think it's close, but no cigar.
No cigar.